played on Tuesday, and we had some trouble with energy. We were up 15-9, and we let the team come back, and then we just lost our momentum. And so we talked a lot about that night and yesterday at practice about the importance of not doing that and keeping momentum on our side. And this was a great atmosphere. I mean, this is a postseason kind of atmosphere, and so we told them, like, use this to your advantage. Let's learn from tonight, regardless of the outcome. And I felt like they did a much better job of playing with emotion and energy throughout the entire match. It was going to be a great atmosphere for us. It always is when we come here. And I reminded them of that several times. Like, their emotions are going to be high, and they're probably going to ride on that throughout tonight's match, and we're going to have to match that intensity level, which is something we've struggled with at times this season. I thought they did a nice job of handling it.
First set, Lady Shoes took the 1-0 lead. What adjustments did you make as a coach, knowing that you guys weren't out of it, you guys still had to come back?
We used our prior experience from this season and just talked about being in this position before, but most importantly, if we could stay fast and stay in system with our offense, we thought it gave them some trouble. We've been pushing a lot. We got to score on ball one. When they serve us, we got to score on that ball and make a stop. It's something we work a lot on in practice. And I feel like we didn't do that so well in the first set. We let them get on 2 3-point runs. And so that was kind of their focus moving forward, was how we were going to make a stop. I just thought we stayed in system really well. We allowed our pin hitters to do their job, and that was the difference maker for us.
You had a lot of kills tonight. And not just that, it's the exertion whenever you go up and hit the ball. You have a lot of force. What goes into that?
So, first off, my teammates hype me up. Like, we all hype each other up. And I feel like that just gives me so much momentum. Like, I tell my teammates when I'm hitting the ball, like, yell at me, like, get up, like, hit hard, tell me where to hit the ball. So, I give a lot of credit to my teammates for that. And in practice, we work on hitting every single day, work on our connections with our setters. I've been struggling to, like, that arm swing motion. I've been struggling the past couple of days, so yesterday at practice I just tossed the ball to myself like 300 times and hit it against the wall. But all credit to my teammates who hyped me up. So as soon as we walked in, we saw everybody in their theme, the Hawaiian theme, so we knew it would be a fun environment. We love playing in loud gyms. It hypes us up. It gets us going. I definitely wasn't nervous. I was more like excited and ready to go. And when they were yelling at us during warm-ups, that gave me like fuel. Like, that made me want to hit the ball harder and like play with more aggression.
You guys win the first set, then the second, third set kind of gets out of hand, but not really out of hand, but more just they kind of got the momentum going in the adversity. How do you guys deal with that?
Third set got out of hand. That's accurate. We came out and made 5 errors to start off, which is traditional for us, but you can't do that against a team that, like Max Preps and other people are saying, is like top 5 in the Champaign area, top 20 in the state. That makes that rough. The second set was the same way. We got a little over aggressive, a little excited, and 3 net errors, and then we gave up 2 or 3 points after the net errors. It ended a couple of good serving runs for us, and you can't make runs of errors against good teams and still win. And we made the runs of errors. St. Joe's a great team. We talked about using a different lineup and altering who the block is. And no, you know what? The lineup we have, we're pretty good. We just have to eliminate our mistakes. We eliminate the mistakes, yeah, we're good. I thought we had solid blocking from Molly on the outside. Those are just quality hitters. And in the end, rather than make a lineup adjustment, made the decision to run with the team that won the first set that we've used so far this year. And we just started off with some mistakes in the third set and then couldn't catch back up. 5-1's the score, I remember. That's why I called the timeout. And once you're behind, you have to start pressing. And then you have to accept you're going to make more errors, and you start risking stuff. If you're going to lose, I'd rather lose 25-15 being aggressive than 25-22 having been passive and letting them control the match.
Emma, I thought, had a really good night tonight. Was a few kills, and when she brought the energy, brought the student section, the crowd really got into it. Then, how do you feel she's improved in her game?
It's a challenge with Emma, and that sounds like I mean it bad. I don't. Emma last year was able to come in and serve and focus on her serving and just serve, and that gave her 5, 10, 15 minutes between rolls to just focus on, I've got to do this, I've got to do this. This year, Emma plays across the front row. Now, instead of just serving, now she's got to block, she's got to hit, she's got to dig, she's got to know when to come off the net, she's got to know when to be aggressive, where to place shots, then she's got to go back to serve. And so we're struggling a bit with that. because the game when you're playing those rotations in the front row is a lot faster, and her mind now doesn't have that opportunity to take that moment of focus. So we've been talking about, take those 5 or 6 seconds, relax, pretend this is all you're doing, and that we're doing better with her serving that way. Across the front, man, Emma's never been a problem with energy in practice, in a game. You know, that's why last year she was the Daily News as the energy player of the year. She's that same kid. It was great. I don't know who came up with the idea for Hawaiian night in the student body, but that was just downright hilarious. I'm looking forward to seeing what they do next week. They've set a high standard for what I expect from our students.